Okay, so now our AI is just walking around the forest, it's looking good, but now we want to add a functionality so when the monster sees the player, he will attack the player. So how we can do that? First of all, we need to go to BP Bookhead Monster, and we can go to Viewport because now we need to add one component, and this component is called Pawn Sensing, so he can actually sense players. And on the right side here, in the details panel, you see this AI tab. We have hearing threshold and sight radius. So if we will just move a little bit further, if we will change this sight radius, this is the radius that he can see me. And here we also have vision angle. So first of all, I want to change this vision angle to 50. So he will only see me whenever I am in this green cone. And as for the sight radius, I want to make this 3000. I think this will be good. Yeah. So whenever we enter this green cone, the AI will actually see me. And as for the hearing, because we will also do the hearing, we can go super crazy with this value because I want this AI to be able to hear the entire map. So it doesn't matter where if we are 20 meters away from him or 2 kilometers away from him. I want him to be able to hear the page that we collect. So we can just do like 30,000. And here you can see this. There's also something called LS hearing threshold, and you can see it's the max distance at which a make noise loudness sound can be heard. And this should be bigger than the hearing threshold, so we can do 35,000. So now he will be able to basically hear us wherever we are, pretty much the entire map. And here on the pawn sensing, if you'll scroll down, you have these events. So for example, we have this on see pawn. So whenever he sees pawn, in this case player, because we also have only sense players enabled. So whenever he sees the player, we can click this plus icon and this event will fire. So before we do anything here, I want to unplug this random roam so he won't roam around. If we will press play, he will be just standing here. I will rotate him so he can't see us whenever we are in the game. Because for testing, we'll do that for testing because now we can just walk into his sight radius and then we will see if he actually does chase the player. On the pawn sensing, here we can actually comment this called random roam. Move it up here. And here for the sensing, what we can do is first of all, let's create a sequence. That'll be really important later. Now what we can do is we can first of all get character movement and set max walk speed. Whenever he sees the player, we want him to start running, so we can set the speed to 250. After setting his speed to 250, and here we can use the same AI move to move our character. So for the pawn, it will be just self, get reference to self. And here as the destination, we don't need to plug anything because we have this target actor. So what we can do is from this pawn sensing, we can just grab this pawn and connect it to target actor. So this AI move to will just move the AI to the target actor. And for acceptable radius, we will do 150. So whenever he is 150 units away from us, he will stop. And then on success, we will kill the player. So we can just do print string and just print kill for now. And on the second sequence pin, that is really important, we need to use something called a retrievable delay. And we will wait for 1 second because here on the pawn sensing, you can see we have something called sensing interval. So every 0.5 second, it checks if the AI still sees the player. So whenever this retrieval delay will end, if the 1 second will pass and we no longer see the player, we just want to go back to random roam. But before doing that, we want to get character movement and set max walk speed to 125. So he's back to walking. And now we can just call this random roam So whenever he stops seeing the player, he will go back to walking and he will go to a random position. So now we can actually test if this is working. And now we can press play, turn on the flashlight, and now if we will go to the green cone that he can see us, he will actually move to us and he will kill us every time he reaches us. And you can see he is running, the animation is playing, everything is working fine. When he reaches us, it says kill. So maybe it will be a good idea to create a do once node here so it doesn't spam this kill. So now he's running, he's chasing us, he's slightly slower than us, and then if he actually gets close to us, he just kills us. Okay, later we will do a jump scare, like a jump scare kill after he reaches us, but for now this print string will do. So let's just comment this out, like chase the player, move it here. So now let's see how we can handle the hearing of the monster.